Hi everyone and welcome to Poppy DIY Crafts. Today I have something really cool called Jelli Rez from Moose Toys. So as you know, epoxy resin is not really meant for kids. There is a lot of PPE that you need to have in order to do epoxy resin safely. You need to wear goggles, wear gloves, and have a respirator, and many other precautions that you need to be careful about when doing epoxy resin crafts. However, this is actually for kids. So this is called Jelli Rez, and as you can see, it's very similar to epoxy resin. You mix, you mold, and then you can wear. And it looks like you can make really cool charms. So this is part of the rainbow jewelry set and makes 20 plus designs. Here on the back it says it comes with everything you need inside to make these charms. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here is everything inside the kit. As you can see here, we have two parts to our little Jelli Rez. This is part 1 and part 2, very similar to epoxy resin. We have some mixing cups in 3 different sizes. This is really cool, and I am kind of hoping this will work for resin too. So these cups come with a little mixer. You just insert it in and then you mix like this. Isn't that cool? And you get 3 different sizes. And of course we got a bunch of molds. These look like they're made of rubber, so I am actually not sure if they will work with resin. We could probably test this. So we have a butterfly and some lollipop. The medium size is the unicorn and popsicle. And we have 4 small ones, the peach, cactus, cupcake, and cherry. We also have embellishments. We have stickers and glitter. And to complete our project, we have some blanks. So we have a ring blank. We got one for a hair clip. And some string for necklaces and bracelets. And you even get a little tweezer. So just like resin, Jelli Rez uses a 2-part solution for it to cure. We need part 1 and part 2 in a 1-to-1 ratio. And the ingenious thing about this kit is that to do the 1-to-1 ratio, we actually use these measuring cups. These cups come with a little divider. So you take this and you kind of just click it in. So now you have a little divider inside a cup. And all we have to do is pour in the part 1 on one side up to the fill line and part 2 on the other side. Isn't that cool? Now we have a 1-to-1 ratio and all we have to do is turn it to mix, just like a little mixer. This is so cool. This makes it so much easier to make sure you have 2 parts that are equal. Once we've mixed, we only have about 15 minutes before it fully cures. So we're going to make this quick. I'll scrape off the excess here. This kit comes with stickers and glitter to use as embellishments. However, I am really curious about whether or not alcohol ink would work. So let's just give it a try. I'm going to add a drop or 2 of rainforest green. Okay, so it seems to mix pretty well. I just hope it cures. Now let's pour it into our mold. And we can add one of these to make it independent. Now we wait 15 minutes for it to set. For the next one, let's go ahead and make the unicorn. So part 1 and part 2. Turn to mix. For this one, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to use some pink pigment. Since we have some leftovers, let's go ahead and fill one of the small molds. And this one, we're going to make it into a ring. Alright, so it has been about 2 hours. I know the instructions say that this will actually cure in about 15 minutes. However, I think this took much longer to cure because I put in too much alcohol ink. So here is the cactus one. As you can see, it's firm now. And you can demold it. And this has kind of a jelly-like consistency. But as you can see, the alcohol ink does work on it and looks really cool. So you can put this on a keychain or a pendant and wear it. This other one is still soft. So this one is still liquidy. As you can see, it has not cured at all. And I think this is because I just put too much ink into it. So that messed up the chemical reaction, and it turns out it would not even gel. So this one is a complete loss, but if you only use a little bit of alcohol ink, then you're okay. I also made these two other ones. So these were made with just glitter. So it's just a regular clear mixture with some glitter. And as you can see, it colored it really nicely. And it came out pretty good. So this one, this little popsicle one, it's a little hair clip. And this one is a ring. So another thing I was curious about is whether or not these molds, which seem to be made of rubber and not silicone, if they would work with resin. So I am going to give it a try with some UV resin. Let's fill it up here. I just filled the leaf and see if we can use UV resin in these or if it will actually just get stuck. And if this worked with UV resin, it should work with regular resin too. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, look, it pops out so easy. Oh, look at this. So this mold works with epoxy resin. Alright everyone, so I think this is a really cool set. So if you have kids that want to try resin but you don't want to give them real resin to work with, this is a very good alternative. I really love these little cups too because of the little dividers. So this makes it really easy to make that 1-to-1 ratio for the two parts. And what I love about this kit is that it comes with a lot of molds. So it says here we have enough to make about 20 plus designs on the small mold. So that means if we are using the larger ones, this would take a lot more of the mixture. So I'm thinking for the large pieces, you can probably make 4 or 5 large pieces, which is actually quite a lot. So I only have the kit today, and I don't know how much the refills are. So that's something you might want to figure out because something like this can go pretty quickly. So let me know down below in the comment section what you think of Jelli Rez and if this is something you would try with your kids. Alright, and I'll see you next time. Bye!